This time we have 2 teams of 5 players. Everyone's loaded up. Alright, and we have ourselves a draft.
Hello.
Hey, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Entire team band.
Yep, excellent.
Perfect.
Working well.
So it looks like BA6 went with first pick, and then the A team chose Radiant, I believe. So I don't know if have these 2 teams faced each other before.
Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero.
Match of this league that I'm casting.
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
The B teams are from a different group, so most of the matches will be the first time.
Okay.
Whew, Radiant team band.
The average MMR of these teams is around below 4K, so the variation in picks and bans has been interesting.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know Yash, also known as AHGL champion Araragi, was the drafter for the Google AHGL team.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero!
Huh? Well, he's not playing against Raj, so he must know someone else. Okay, he's just banning carries that he doesn't want to deal with at this point, it looks like. And leaving himself heroes that he wants to play, like Ember Spirit. Interesting with the Doom ban.
Go Dire team! Pick him up! Pick him out!
The Darkseer ban is a little interesting. Yeah, I don't know any of the players in this game other than Yash. So this should be fun. I'm sure the draft will go all kinds of different directions.
Yeah, my team played against A6 during these staging matches, so they trounced us pretty well. We're a really good team. We haven't played any B teams yet.
Okay.
It's interesting to see Alchemist getting banned and getting picked a lot more all of a sudden.
Yeah, that happened.
We ran him just yesterday, and he ran really well.
Yeah, I mean, the pros were starting to do it with the Frankfurt qualifier, and sort of showed, like, just how powerful the hero can become with, like, a 12-minute radiance, especially if you protect the boundary.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero!
He just, with a radiance and an Octarine, he's a better split pusher than not a Siren. It's kind of crazy.
Come on, Radiant team, you gotta pick him right!
First pick PL. Sorry.
Crystal.
Let me get rid of that.
Come on, Dire team, pick it good.
Or first pick PA into a Dazzle. That's, I guess it's good chase at least.
Oh, Dire team ban!
Juggernaut follow up. Okay. The spin will be good against the Crystal Maiden.
Not wasting any time.
Yeah.
Radiant team ban!
Very fast
pretty
picks.
confident in these picks. I mean, are the Google teams, like, are the replays available to the teams so they could have watched the replays of things? Or...
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero!
If people are on each other's friends lists, they can find the replays pretty easily. People have been posting replays, links here and there, or replay match numbers every once in a while, but not very consistently.
Gotcha. Okay.
The scouting at this level has been somewhat off and on.
Fair enough.
Dire team ban!
Yeah, I guess he's just... Most of his bans just seem to be heroes he doesn't want to play against, rather than really targeted bans. Yeah, especially with the Viper. So he's just banning out
Radiant team ban!
annoying heroes and lane dominators right now. And the bans on the Radiant side, the A team, it's all offlaners. They're targeting offlane almost exclusively
Radiant
with these
team
bans.
pick!
I mean, Doom's a little bit more flexible than that, and so is Tusk, but Darkseer and Slarter have mostly been running the offlane lately. It's a little surprising to me that they're not banning any of the strong mid heroes, although some of them BA6 already took out.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero! 5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
Let's see what they put.
Well, what do you know?
Here.
It's reserve
The opportunity for the Ember Spirit is wide open. Ember's been getting picked a lot lately at this level.
Yeah, and I know that for sure HGL champ, or I'm just going to call him Araragi, knows how to play Ember, and he plays it very well. And a lot of his bans seem targeted on heroes that Ember struggles against. But he's left the Queen of Pain open as well. So if they grab Ember here, he'll probably pick something like a Quap to be able to deal with it.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Wind Ranger is a solid pickup too.
Dire team pick.
A good shackle can quickly melt an
So you think?
turret.
Do you think this is a Wind Ranger mid then?
That's
Probably
the most
likely.
commonplace I see. At least, well, to be fair, I've been watching a lot of Pro Dota. I don't watch much 3 to 4.5K skill level Dota. Although typically people try and emulate the pros a bit, so I would expect it to be a Wind Ranger mid. It could still be an offlane Wind Ranger.
There's only
That's
10
not
seconds left to
super
pick a hero.
uncommon. It's just there's a lot of potential that's lost.
5
in the
seconds,
hero.
Morty.
If
It'll
she
be
gets
fine.
that fast ags, she really does a lot.
Come on,
of good
Radiant
single
team, you
target
gotta pick him
damage.
right.
Which they're gonna want if they're gonna deal with the Juggernaut while he's spinning. They're definitely going super in on the evasion here, with both the Windrun and the Phantom Assassin. So MKB and Juggernaut's a decent MKB carrier. He doesn't super want it, but he can deal with it.
Oh man,
Good
Rick,
cleave
there's only
damage is
10
another
seconds
way
left
to
to
get
pick a
around
hero. Yes,
I still like the
5
Ember Spirit
seconds
pick
left
here
now.
for the dire side. It all he's really got to
Reserve
worry about
time.
is the shackle right now. And in lane, he should do okay against the Wind Ranger, if it is a mid Wind Ranger.
Sky Wrath Mage.
Okay, that makes the Ember Spirit
Dire
a bit
team
less
pick.
appealing. So that's... I still think that's a Wind Ranger mid, but there is enough flexibility that they could just leave their mid for their 5th pick.
Axe.
Wow, alright. So
Axe
that's
is an
probably
interesting
a
pick.
Radiant team ban.
That is an interesting pick. Good Blade Mail carrier, though, which can be very nice against the Skywrath Mage. And PA, for that matter. Although she'll be getting a BKB pretty early, probably.
And the Ed
Oh,
team
man, Rick,
is
there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero.
still without an offlaner, really. Do you think they're picking the Axe just to take it away from
5 seconds
the
left
A team?
now.
Yeah, I mean, the Axe can be pretty good against the Juggernaut. Call
Dire team
can negate
ban.
quite a bit of the Omni Slash damage if he's gone on, and it can interrupt him if he's spinning or trying to spin TP. And the last bands
Radiant
were
team pick.
Bristleback, so yeah, they think the Wind Ranger is going mid, and then Shadow Fiend, yeah, so they know that BA6 needs a mid laner still. And the Shadow Fiend is definitely a solid mid with this draft. Shadow Fiend is a great core with a frontline axe to really get people's attention. The axe is a really good initiator for them too. They don't really have a ton of
Rick, there's only
ways
10
to stop
seconds left
this
to pick a
Blink Dagger
hero.
right now. So a good blink in it from axe.
5
from
seconds,
the
Morty.
fog,
It'll be fine.
be a solid initiation for a lot of team fights.
Hey, Morty, guess what time it is? I don't know,
They don't
Rick.
have
What is
something
it?
like a
It's reserve
Beastmaster
time.
Hawk or Radiant spam to really scout it out, or something like a bounty hunter who could find him hiding off in the trees. So positioning will be pretty important there.
Now, a common pick has been Clockwork for an offlane,
Yeah,
but I don't think they're going to go with a Clockwork here.
it combos really nicely with the Skywrath Mage. Okay, so it is an offlane.
Come on,
Wind
Dire
Ranger.
team. Pick it
And
good.
Medusa mid, most likely. Unless they're doing something really strange and running an offlane Phantom Assassin, which I haven't seen in a long time. But yeah, I think it's Wind Ranger offlane and Medusa mid. This is a pretty greedy draft from the A team. With AM out of the pool,
Not a lot of tank,
Rick, there's only
but good
10
evasion.
seconds left to pick a hero.
yeah, very reliant on evasion.
Yeah,
With AM out of the
5
pool
seconds left now.
and the Juggernaut drafted, they know that they're probably not going to have to face a PL,
Reserve
which is
time!
your other common counter to the Medusa. Now what mids stack up well against Medusa? Probably going to want someone ranged so you can deal with the snake harass.
Invoker.
There is the Invoker, yep.
Oh,
So
an
it's
Invoker
gonna go-
pick.
Yeah, I forgot. That's one of Haragi's favorite heroes to play, and he'll probably just go Quas Wex and use the EMP to destroy the Medusa. So it's a good, solid draft from both teams. I I think I would favor BA6's draft a little bit more. It'll be easier for them to execute, I think. Their team fights are much more straightforward. They are going to have to be careful about the Medusa ult, because that can sort of throw a wrench into things. But they have a lot of good counters to the Crystal Maiden ult. And then evasion-wise, most of the Omni-Slash procs don't care about evasion. So, alright, we're into the game. And let's get those up. And we're starting the game with a quick pause. Like proper Dota. Alright.
So what build do you think this Invoker will go?
I think it's going to be Quaswex. The EMP is just so good against the Medusa. I can't see him going Quas Exort. Especially since the Quas Exort relies a little bit on the right clicks, especially from the Forge Spirits, and against the Wind Run and the Phantom Assassin is just not going to be quite as effective. As fun as it would be to see some pretty epic Sunstrikes. He might still do it if he's not worried about the Medusa, but if he wants to counter the Medusa, he's more or less going to have to go Quaswex. So I guess while we're paused, we can introduce the teams. Why don't you go ahead and take it away with the Radiant side?
Alright, so on the A team we have Fashta Necro on Windranger, Bot Matrix as the Phantom Assassin, Mimo on Skywrath Mage, Bobby Dooley as the Crystal Maiden, and Gaz on the Medusa.
Alrighty. And we've got another pause. And wow, even with Reborn, I'm still having this old bug where I cannot select heroes. That's frustrating. This is an old bug that would happen when I would co-cast with people, is that if I would try to click on a hero, it doesn't show up in the... Like, it doesn't actually show them up as selected. It's really annoying. Anyway, on the Dire side, we have Bartender on the presumably safe lane Juggernaut, although with their positioning, it may be an aggressive tri-lane coming out from BA6. We've got Dorita on the Witch Doctor, Araragi on the Mid Invoker, Robo Cicero on the support Dazzle, and Zam on the Axe. Looks like it's going to be a solo safe lane Axe with a off-lane Phantom Assassin. That's not something you see every day. Windranger's going bottom, so I guess both teams are going to be dodging the tri-lane here. We'll see how things sort out after the runes, but it definitely looks like PA is going off-lane on Radiant.
30 seconds till Jit goes ham in the dollar store, Morty.
We'll see where the supports for the Radiant end up. Looks like there's going to be mostly some contesting for this bottom rune here. Early Observer Ward pinged out. They know it's there, but it gives them enough information to really secure the rune. Level 1, I would definitely favor the Dire side in this matchup. Spin from Juggernaut is going to be pretty annoying. And yeah, looks like the Dire team will
look at this
get
game.
two
It just started, baby.
uncontested runes.
Well-gotten gains.
Good start for them. Yeah, it looks like we're seeing at least an aggressive dual lane. Nope, yeah, Witch Doctor is coming down too, so it's going to be an aggressive tri-lane coming out from BA6. And it looks like they're against a defensive tri-lane with a Wind Ranger. Interesting. And then we have a solo off-lane Phantom Assassin against a solo safe lane Axe. Should be interesting. And he did get a point next sword, so I am wrong. He's going Boss Exort against the Medusa. I'll have to ask him why later. Alright. Some early damage taken.
Axe is effectively zoning out the PA
Yep. I mean, there's not a whole lot she can do.
by himself.
Yeah. It's... her dodge, her evasion doesn't work against the Axe spin, so all he has to do is right-click her near creeps and he'll get all the spins he needs to harass her out. Bottom lane, looks like we had some harass traded on the supports. And the mid lane, well, early last hits are going in the Dire's favor, with the Juggernaut actually doing pretty well. And then the Invoker mid. As really strange to me that they put the Wind Ranger in a tri-lane. She's usually seen as a pretty level-dependent hero. And some heavy grass. Mid lane, he's already got the Forge Spirits up. So mid should be getting a lot easier. And actually, the Force Spirit will eat up one of the bounces of the Mystic Snake, so until it's higher level, it won't even hit him.
Right now, it seems like the supports in this off lane for the Dire side are not really doing much except just keeping the other team back.
Yeah,
is that their job, or should they be going into the jungle and picking up stuff?
Well, in aggressive tri-lane, it's kind of hard to do anything but that. That's one of the downsides of the aggressive tri-lane. Part of the problem is they don't have really great kill potential unless they get a good stun off, like a good cask that'll bounce a couple times on. Well, pretty much any of them. They're all pretty squishy, so there is that benefit. But at the very least, the supports should be securing the bottom room, which is scouted but not there, and maybe roaming to gank middle if they can't get a kill down here bottom soon. Otherwise, they're just going to start falling behind in XP once the Radiant side starts pulling. But instead, there's the first bounce, but Gareth Mage is trying to do, and the base movement speed difference is going to be enough that he'll probably get away here. Yeah, and that's just a lot of time wasted. Oh, here comes the Sunstrike, and it's off the mark. Good try. Oh, looks like the PA has managed to find some farm underneath the tower. That is the downside of the spin, is it does push the lane quite a bit. So, definitely recovering some last hits. Although Axe is doing fine. All the strength will soon. Looks like Crystal Maiden is going to start jungling, but does not have her aura skilled yet, so that's going to be very slow going. Yeah, I'm not sure they're getting enough out of this aggressive tri-lane bottom. I mean, it's putting a damper on the Wind Ranger, and I think they hope they'd probably be putting a damper on the Phantom Assassin. He's actually doing pretty well in the last hits category right now.
Crystal Maiden looked like she's in trouble.
Oh yeah, the Witch Doctor.
One more hit and she's down.
Yep. Blood that just got
first caught the end of that. So they scouted her out in the jungle, they realized she was missing, and now they're going to get a haste rune secured bottom. So hopefully they use that nice little, well, I guess Witch Doctor doesn't have mana for a stun, so
now that's a health plan.
Until they fix that.
Haste!
And yeah, it looks like they will go, Dazzle will be hasted and going mid, which, just as Aragi's baited the Medusa deep under the tower, Medusa is forced to pop her ult to try and get away, and pops the mango, almost killing Aragi, but not quite. Might have, probably would have had to commit at least one more auto attack, but it would have been risky. And the haste is gone. I wonder, did Medusa all purge that? Or did it just wear off? Didn't seem like it lasted long enough.
Yeah, I was wondering why it wore off so early.
I think the Medusa ult might have purged it because he went full stone. And a good spin coming out on the Juggernaut. Oh, one more hit. One more hit. And he's going to be able to TP away. That's unfortunate for BA6.
Dark light!
Well, CM is...
And neither of the mids have bottles.
That's not too surprising on Invoker. It's a little surprising to me on the Medusa. She might need it. I'm not sure if it's on the Courier. Yeah, she did just get it on the Courier. So now mid has her
there it is.
Quite late. 6 minutes is less than ideal for a bottle. But she did already have her boots and wand. So, sort of makes sense. Yeah, I would expect the Medusa to get the bottle because she needs that extra regen to keep spamming out the snake. Otherwise, this lane's going to get really hard for her.
Regeneration!
Top lane, Assassin's still finding a decent amount of farm, but now we see all 3 cores of BA6 on top of the last hit chart. Still no deaths on their side yet, so they're doing okay here. Let's see. Wind Ranger already has her phase boots, so she's pretty happy with that.
Crystal Maiden still committing to that jungle build. Still stuck at level 1, but almost level 2.
There she goes. Now she'll have her aura if she skills it, which will help out. Silence coming out on the Dazzle. Wears off.
Dazzle's in a bit of trouble.
And there's the spin. And with that, it's a dead Skyrath Mage. And a dead Dazzle, though. Good return kill coming out from the Wind Ranger.
You've been shafted.
And Crystal Maiden still has not skilled her aura. There it goes. Alright. So good little skirmish. Still would favor... actually, let's see. Because they were behind, Wind Ranger ended up getting a little bit more gold. So it works out for the team.
The Spam Assassin is actually not too far behind the Axe, actually ahead of him on CS, just barely.
Yeah, she's been doing a lot better in this lane than I thought she would have. I think it's because the lane got pushed so far to the tower by the spins, she was able to farm a little bit more safely. Axe probably needs to just skip a little, like as soon as it goes into the tower, it needs to probably go try and stack and pull. To try and get the lane back under control, because the spins will naturally push the lane.
Oh, Radiant's bottom tower is under attack!
Try and take some of the neutrals away. Try and disrupt any pulls. The CM is pretty far behind at this point now. See this slow push.
Illusion.
Mid lane. Oh, Invoker is definitely struggling again. This Medusa's having a bit easier of a time against the Invoker than I thought, and it's probably because of the snake. Trying to sneak in, get another hit off there.
No.
And it's tied with the Invoker for CS, so she's doing pretty well in this lane.
You knew I was going to.
She goes next. Ooh, and that's a solo kill.
Magics.
Good use of the snake and well played by Gaz. He gets a solo kill on the Invoker well behind the tier 1 tower mid. No TP support coming in from the supports, which is unfortunate.
Oh boy, Dire's middle tower is under
has
attack.
A TP on the side of the Dire. Witch Doctor has rushed a Shadow Amulet. Presumably
Dire's
going
middle
for a
tower is
Glimmer
under
Cape
attack.
Rush, since that's a very good item against Stun and Poison
Skyrath and Troll at bottom.
Well, Juggernaut got shackled, but they were still able to get the kill with the supports. That was a nice play there.
Denied.
I guess the healing wave, or shadow wave from Dazzle was pretty potent against Skyrath. Basically 0 starting armor.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack!
Now Juggernaut gets shackled again. He doesn't have his ult available if he can get it. Brave comes out. Medusa ult
Medusa
catches.
came down.
Oh, Radiant's
Dazzle
top tower is under attack!
the Witch Doctor rather. And but the Juggernaut gets finished off by the Phantom Assassin. So all in all, 5 heroes rotate bottom on the part of the Radiant, but they get 2 kills out of it.
Radiant's middle
that's a
tower
pretty
is
good
under
trade,
attack.
especially the kill on the Juggernaut.
Radiant
will be
just
very helpful
fortified
for
their
them.
structures! You know what I'm
Gets
talking
PA'd.
about?
Good way closer to her first item, which she's got the Morbid Mask up, so not a Battle Fury rush just yet, although still possible. And now Axe is going to get some free.
The network still favors Radiant.
Yep,
Or
Medusa
Dire.
finished up her Yasha. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's about 1,000 network lead for the Dire, but there was that gank did help tick some of it back. Particularly the kill on the Invoker pretty helpful.
Medusa's at the top of the net worth charts now.
Yep, she's got her Yasha complete, and I think it was the solo kill on the Invoker that really helped her out there. She gets another good snake off. And each of those snakes is like almost a quarter of Aragi's HP, so he's got to watch out for those. We've got Witch Doctor playing around invisible, although everyone knows he's there. And this ward might get countered. Yep. Should be able to counter before the sentry expires, although he's going to get jumped on by the PA. Does he have a town portal square? Oh,
Dazzling
No
more.
Grave coming out, and Dazzle will just fall with a
Assassination
power
at
shot
its
from
finest.
Assassin. And we still have 4 heroes for the Radiant down here in bottom. And now finally PA will go back top to deal with the Axe, who really hasn't put that much pressure on the tower despite being left alone up here. We would expect it to be a little bit lower health.
Witch Doctor's still invisible.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's planning.
I don't know. They don't, like, well, at least Wind Ranger knows he's there. Hopefully the rest of the team will change the things. But yeah, he's just sitting there, not even level 6, just quietly stabbing XP. I don't know, maybe he's meditating or something. Crystal Maiden has found level 4, and still has not purchased boots, which is odd considering she's the slowest hero in the game.
She has managed to get higher net worth than Dazzle and Skywrath, though, so it's been moderately effective, relatively.
Yeah, that's the benefit of being able to jungle, and that's what you sacrifice when you try and go aggressive. Axe has now rotated mid lane for some reason. Does he have a Blink Dagger? He does. Okay. So
they're looking for a gank on mid here.
Gonna try and get Medusa. Oh yeah, they've rotated 4 heroes over. Juggernaut
Dazzle
almost falls to the snake. Oh boy. And then there comes Medusa ult.
Medusa ult scares him away.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That was a bit unfortunate. Juggernaut probably needed to be a little bit closer and need a top spinner ult. In the meantime, Phantom Assassin and Skywrath Major
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So many heroes committed mid.
Oh, Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bottom, he's going to find the Crystal Maiden, who still does not have
Ooh,
boots.
Dire, you gotta fortify them, their
Died to the
structures. Good work.
Fury. So a nice little mop-up kill there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There they go. They countered the lane ward there. They'll be able to defend this push. And now both supports are up here top. They should be able to either push this tower or at least get some much-needed levels.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they need Witch Doctor to be level 6 if they want to start pushing these heat fights. And a blink
Oh
from
boy,
Axe
Dire's
with
middle
Doctor
tower
ult,
is under
that'll be a
attack.
very painful thing for them to have to deal with. Still just the Juggernaut, sorry. Oh wow, Medusa's falling quite fast.
Medusa's low.
Yep. Right clicks with the Force Spirits are enough to get it done. That minus armor really stacks up. And we do have a Midas out on the Invoker, so he's doing fine now.
Radiant's middle tower is under
He's
attack.
going full into Exort, so he actually hits for 150 damage when he's full Exort, so that's pretty painful. Wind Ranger did manage to pick up a Blink Dagger and uses it to escape the double damage Juggernaut before he's able to cast Omni Slash. That's a good play there. And Skywrath is juicing up in the trees.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And yeah, looks like he'll just be able to camp there until he can save up the passive gold for a TP.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Juggernaut still has this DD for a little bit.
Radiant's
He's gonna be
middle
able to get a
tower
kill on the
is
Crystal Maiden with
destroyed.
it.
Oh boy, Morty, this is some pretty fantastic stuff happening
Big
right
Dire
here.
coming out
Yeah,
from
you said it,
Dazzle.
Rick.
Not quite sure what he was doing there. Skywrath pops out of the trees to finish him off. That's unfortunate. Juggernaut is silenced. Jackal will not connect and he's able to spin himself away. Support comes in from the Axe. Gets a good blink call. Sunstrike coming in, and that'll be a dead Wind Ranger. And this time they see Skywrath Mage, and they should be able to finish him off in the trees. Here comes the Medusa, and her ulti is available. And he's going to catch all 3 of them in the ulti. Axe will manage to drink away. Witch Doctor's finished off by the Crystal Maiden, and the Juggernaut healing ward keeps him alive. And now he jukes through the trees to try and get out. He does not yet have the mana to TP out. And he's going to run right back into the Medusa. With the weave on her, she probably could actually be running. It looks like she may fall. Oh, Crystal Maiden's able to come in and save.
Morty, watch out!
Medusa,
It's a killing spree.
That mana drain from the
Dire's
snake
top
actually
tower's
saved
under
the
attack.
Medusa there. It made it so that Axe was unable to get his call off. Meantime, Phantom Assassin's perfectly happy to split for the top. Ooh. Still no sign of her next item. Wind Ranger has a staff.
Dire's top tower is under
It's
attack.
either going to be a Force Staff or an early Ags. Since she already has the Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger. Oh, it's a beautiful beautiful blink shackle on 2 heroes. Dazzle's already dead. Juggernaut will probably get it just fine. Witch Doctor commits the ulti with the Glimmer Cape and is able to get 1. Can he get 2? Nah, Medusa's gonna be able to walk away just fine. So good use of the hero like Glimmer Cape and a good TP to get a return kill there. That was a great shackle on the part of Wind Ranger. Unfortunate for Juggernaut and Dazzle that they have to be standing so close to each other. And
I was questioning the Glimmer Cape over Mana Boots, but looks like it's paying off.
yeah, that time it worked out, although now he has no mana, so he probably wants to get the Mana Boots next. Glimmer Cape is not cheap mana cost-wise. And we do have a Blink Dagger up on the Invoker. So, we got the full Blade Mail completed on the Axe. Looks like we got ourselves a game 1 minute here. Uh-oh, Witch Doctor's been caught in the trees up a little too far forward. He's able to juke the slow, so it should be able to get out there. Dazzle tosses his poison touch out, and the weave comes in. The Blink Invoker,
Whoa,
and
killing spree!
down goes the
Oh!
Parath Mage. Shackle did connect, but there's not enough damage on the Wind Ranger to commit to the kill.
A6 now leading by 4K on net worth
Yeah,
and 2K on XP.
Radiant's bottom
that
tower
Midas
is
on the
under
Invoker
attack.
starting to pay off.
Man, you might as well save that energy because Radiant just fortified their structures. Oh, Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Net worth now. And yeah, we see the Invoker and the Juggernaut on top of it. Good defensive weave coming out from Dazzle. Shackle does not connect. Good cold snap on
man, this guy's
prevents
dominating.
the ult from coming out. Now the cast is bouncing between Wind Ranger and
Wait,
Crystal
no,
Maiden.
hold on. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Oh, triple kill.
Good team fight coming out from BA6. Bit unfortunate.
Way to go.
Team.
Radiant's bottom tower is completely gone. Oh, oh, oh.
That cold snap really doing work. Medusa still only has the Yasha, so she's very squishy in these fights.
Do you think that the Dire team should start pushing a little more aggressively and start taking towers, try to win the game early, or do they have the late game against this Medusa?
It's really, I'd say that if they
Radiant's
had
bottom
equal
tower is under
farm,
attack.
the A team would probably have the better late game. Mostly because their cores, PA, Wind Ranger, and Medusa all scale a little
Radiant's
bit better
bottom
than the
tower
cores
is
on
under
the side
attack.
of PA6. But given the chokehold that BA6 already has, and they already have 2 tier 1
man,
towers
what?
down,
Get up on out of here
because
because
they
Radiant
have
just
almost
fortified
the
the Radiant's
entire
bottom
Radiant
tower is under
jungle
attack.
basically in the control now.
You know, Morty,
especially
it
with this
sometimes
tier 2
feels
falling
like they don't
down.
even care.
It's in deny range now. It'll probably be denied. It's going to be really hard for the A team to get that farm that they need. And the problem is their draft is really greedy. All 3 of those cores need a lot of farm. They don't need to be super aggressive. They just need to make sure, like, they don't need to break high ground in the next 10 minutes or anything like that. But they do need to make sure they maintain their map control. That's going to be the most important part for them. Because if they do let this Medusa take a lot more of the farm on the map
Double
and
damage.
actually get a few items up, or if the Wind Ranger finishes her Aghanim Scepter and a crit, then things will start getting a lot more risky for Google Dota, and they're going to have a lot more trouble pushing the high ground. But as the farm rates are going right now, I should say, if they can keep good control over the Radiant and Dire jungles on the side of BA6, they should be okay. Even going into the late game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Phantom Assassin going next. Looks like she's going to get a straight PK. Good solid pickup against the Invoker and the Cask of the Witch Doctor, but it's not going to save her from the Omni Slash or the Axe Call or the Witch Doctor Ultimate. So it's a bit of a side effect of the BA6 draft. It only counters a small part of it. But it does get his blade now countered as well, which will be useful. Touch, it's going to trap a lot. Q-Salt comes out, catches everyone mid lane, and Invoker almost dies. But he's got Ghost Walk and Invoke, and is slowly going over, and he's just going to TP out. Terrathane does not have the mana for his ult. Glimmer Cape comes out on the Witch Doctor, and now he's just got to run away. Or he
Oh, ownage!
I guess he was running from the axe.
Oh, they're diving top tower.
No dunk coming out. Mana.
He's dominating now! He's dominating! The force field leads me to believe that Dire...
Wind Ranger looking for a turn.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack! Oh, Radiant's top tower!
Wind Ranger falls.
He just mega kill tower's under attack.
A bit too late.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack!
PA was clear out, but might have been able to. And now Deuce is going to try and run away. Being chased by all three cores in the Dire. No call mana on the axe.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack!
Actually able to hold her away. Still with just the Yasha phase boots. Looks like she's going in for a Manta build up.
Oh boy, Dire's bottom tower's getting hit.
Got a Mystic Staff picked up on the Invoker. I wonder if that's going to be an Octarine core rush.
Those little rascals are hitting Dire's bottom tower.
Won't be seeing me around.
Solid 12k gold lead now on Dire side.
Yeah, they probably should just take Rosh. Then they can push high ground whenever they want. Visible Juggernaut was a minute, cooling down in 50 seconds, so it'd be a bit unwise for him to dive, especially without any help in the area. Little does he know that there are 3 heroes inside the rating that can converge quite easily on him. 4 now. And looks like he's just gonna walk away after scouting everyone out. He's got a Mask of Madness. So good solo Roche. A little bit painful.
Oh, Dire's middle tower's denied.
Axe also has a Mystic Staff, and Platinum is probably going to be going up for a Shiva's, which would be quite devastating in fights. Which Doctor's able to jack the Generation Room and get off the Glimmer, and that's going to be enough for him to walk away. Nicely done. No
Still no mana boots, but that Glimmer Cape's paying off.
Yeah. Use all catches most of the Dire side.
Oh, initiating killing spree mode. Oh my god, Radiant's forward! We should start calling this person triple kill. Because they got a triple kill.
Run down.
Morty, who was that? I don't know.
He was able to get a kill on the Witch Doctor, but basically doesn't have the damage to get the kill on anyone else. And just going to run down. So a good team wipe from the A6, and that's going to extend their lead quite a bit. Yeah, 15k gold and it's like about 20k experience.
Guess they decided that the Roche was more important than finishing off that bottom tower.
Yeah, I mean the creep will do it themselves.
Probably a good choice long term.
About Radiant's bottom tower,
so they'll probably get Roshan. Well, they know the Duke is down. After they get this Roche, it'll be a little risky.
Oh man, looks like the Dire got to Roshan just a little bit before everybody else could.
First, so that way they can get more than one lane of racks if they manage to break high ground. Because with the Juggernaut and the Invoker and the Forged Spirits, they should be able to push pretty quickly. Excuse me.
Looks like Witch Doctor's going directly for his axe. Forget mana boots.
Seriously, I don't need mana.
YOLO Witch Doctor.
He does have the mana boots on the side of Dazzle, so he'll be okay there.
Oh, Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I guess he doesn't have to spam his heal so much with the
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, Graceland's
Oh, Morty. Uh-oh. Hold on your head. Now it's a mega kill. What are these five? What are these people? There's no accident anymore. This isn't an accident now.
Now we're just going to run down.
Ah, Morty. Can you smell it?
Radiant's
You
middle
smell
tower's
of
under
freshly
attack.
slaughtered bodies.
The A6. They did lose the Aegis. That was a good, quick save from the Axe to make sure.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Jeez, Radiant's middle tower just got wrecked.
They don't have the Aegis. Insult's down for another 40.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Should at
attack.
least get them in. Link forward, tornado coming in. Waterfall with meatball with a hex. And that
I'm marking this in my journal. Oh, remember, there was a monster
Because
kill.
Radiant just formed Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
20k lead in both experience and gold.
Yep. This is looking pretty well. Back to the A6.
Oh, Radiant's middle tower is
Shackle
destroyed.
does not latch. Should be able to run away.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Be fine. And it looks like he's got a full. What is that?
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But which
Juggernaut and Axe eyeing a potential pickoff.
Oh, Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Chivas pops out. Sunstrike coming in everything.
Rick, it's not people. It should be against the rules.
They're godlike.
And that'll be that. So we've got a Massive Madness and a Demon Edge on the Juggernaut. Probably going to be an MKB given the A team's lineup. Looks like they're going to finish off the mid lane here. High ground ward gets placed so they can keep the battle thing. It force out the Medusa buyback. So they may consider that enough and go. Yeah, it looks like after forcing the buyback, they're just going to push top tier 2 tower. Looks like top lane. And they come in with the creeps, but it looks like the raiding team's gonna be ready to defend. They'll have Dussault in 20, but they've got the CM and Skyrab that they want to get. Good Shackle and the Juggernaut, they might get the first one down. Oh, but the Grave is there to take. So Juggernaut will be fine, runs away. Oh no! Gets clipped off by the
I'll take that
Dazzler was
loss.
down as well. So it looks like that's a good win for the
Small
A
glimmer
team.
of hope for Radiant.
Well, it's a 3k gold swing from those 2 deaths. And the majority, 1,300 of that gold went to the Medusa, who I think the buyback penalty had cooled off from, so she's actually probably fine with that. Yeah, she's sitting on another 2,000 gold. Assuming going to go for the Scotty next, but she may have to go more damage with the MKB. Witch Doctor does have his
Witch Doctor already has his egg.
Ag's Glimmer on the Witch Doctor, but still no Mana Boot, as he reminded me. Axe looks like he's going for AC next. He's got a Hyperstone. And hey, I was able to almost be able to click on heroes again. This is an annoying bug. I was hoping they'd fix it in Reborn. BKB is up on the Phantom Assassin. No sign of a next item yet, though.
Courier's in trouble.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
So
Radiant's
scouted
top
out.
Radiant Courier
By
almost down.
Forge Spirits.
Oh,
Last attack
jeez,
and
Radiant's
get it done.
Courier just got killed.
And it had Medusa's.
Ultimate Orb and Iron Branch.
Yeah. So that Ultimate Orb was probably going to be for the Medusa Scotty. Wants to be able to stand her ground a lot longer in these fights.
Oh, Radiant's
Still a little
top
bit
tower is
lacking in
under
damage
attack.
if Phantom Assassin dies, though.
Radiant's top tower is fallen.
All right, and the last tier 2 towers down. Roche is not up for a little bit. Looks like they're running the 14th. believe I just saw the Octarine Core get picked up on the Invoker.
Radiant's
So
middle
we've got
barracks are getting
Blink
attacked.
Hex, Octarine Core. Looks like Crystal Man's going
I love it, Morty.
Oh, I love it.
Blade Mail doing a lot of work into these Parathane, Witch Doctor all committed, but it's not really going to hit anyone. It does make space for them to take the rack. Space created there. Good damage on
Oh
the
man, what? Get up on out of here, because Radiant just fortified their structures.
Juggernaut doing his work, keeping everyone alive. Shackle does match though on the Juggernaut.
Radiant's middle barracks. What a joke.
Oh, I can't believe it. What a wonderful thing.
Phantom Assassin and the Medusa. Very nice there by Bartender, and that's probably kind of the issue. We're going to lose his top lane Brax and no buyback.
Radiant's top tower is falling. Woo-hoo-hoo. Boy, oh boy. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy shit.
Crystal Maze died.
Whoa, Dire's bottom tower's under attack.
Well, there goes Radiant's top barracks.
Very low.
Totes Maloops, dog.
Radiant's top barracks have fallen.
Wind Rangers are having some great shackles this game. But Hex comes out and down goes
They're
the
beyond
stack.
godlike now. They're beyond godlike. No, I'm not gonna calm down.
Oh,
I'm
not
pissed.
good. Looks like Dire's structures are fortified. Oh, jeez, Morty, they're going after Dire's bottom tower.
Does not yet.
Way to go! Radiant's bottom tower is completely gone.
Oh, boy.
And he's just gonna stand his ground against the Phantom Assassin. And eventually Dazzle will steal
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's gotta be good CM ulti coming out. Almost finishes off
He's
with
super
Dazzle.
godlike, or beyond godlike, I meant.
The anti-dodge on the snake does not work out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Invoker, but does not silence him in time and he's able to ghost walk away. No, that was correct, Bartender. Does not dodge snake, especially when you cast it. I believe you can dodge it if you hit it right before impact, but it'll still probably bounce and hit you anyway.
Well, a fun last stand from Radiant.
Yep, they were able to
Witch
get
Doctor
quite a few
did get
kills.
his boots.
Yeah, I missed the fight recap, so I didn't see how much gold that was worth, but I'm sure it was quite a bit. Let's see, look at this. There's a bit of an uptick. It looks like they got 3,000 gold back in their favor, but it's already an almost 40,000 gold lead on the part of the Dire, so it's a drop in the bucket, as they say. It looks like Invoker has decided to soul spirits. So you get a little help from Max here. And I guess now that Juggernaut's back and you got an OKD, they're just going to head bottom and finish everything off.
Oh, Roshan's fallen to the Dire.
So Radiant could be using this time to plan their upcoming draft for the next match or the next round.
Oh yeah, for sure. If I were them, that's what I would be doing.
What do you think they should do? Any of these 5 characters they need to ban, or were the bans last time, pretty much it?
They might want to consider the Invoker worthy of ban. I think more on their side, they should correct their draft to do something a little less greedy. The last pick, Medusa, was a surprise, but I don't think it did much for them. Certainly not when coupled with an off-lane.
Shit!
PA.
Holy shit!
Maybe they could have laid this better and sent the Ranger off-lane. I think the Ranger would have done a lot better against Jax. The PA would have still done okay bottom. Would have still been a hard lane for PA either way.
Radiant's bottom barracks are getting. I don't think Radiant's bottom barracks will go that quick.
Maybe if they picked up
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. They would be on godlike.
Calm down.
It's okay. No, it's not okay. I'm getting mad. I'm getting angry about this.
Own it.
They're not really doing
Man, I'm pissed. Radiant's bottom barracks are
They got
gone.
to make it
I'm
creeps from the Mega Creep push.
Good,
Plucked him up,
gameplay coming
and they're
out
ready to
from
go.
the
Dire just won. Morty,
some adjustments
they
for the
won,
draft,
Morty.
maybe
Quit yelling at me about it!
really a strong shot from the A6. Be a short break.
Good play from the Invoker despite a somewhat shaky start.
Yeah, no, he went 15-1, so that one solo death was all that he had. And he lost the Aegis once too, but no, it was a very great play by him, and the Sunstrikes were on point. The Quasar Sword worked out pretty well. They didn't really have to worry about the Medusa becoming a huge threat with a large mana pool. So with that, I'm going to cut the stream now, and I'll... Oh wait, no, I can't do that.